Hello, viewers, and welcome to Q Nugget. And this afternoon, we'll be going through, continuing from where we stopped the last time, covering the select statement with clause, with other clauses and functions in SQL like asterisk, instant count, as, where, order by, limit, sum, average, is null, is not null, and we'll cover the updating the table as well. And the last time, the prerequisite of this class is if you watch the previous classes we've covered, you'll be able to see where we are to know how to connect, install your database as well. So we created a supermarket database and we created a table inside the database called product table. And this is the table we can see, product table with different columns. So that's the table we're going to be using to query. And to get to your SQL query view, all I said the last time was just highlight on the supermarket and on your database and go to tools and you see the query tools and it will pop all this out for you. So today, let's start by issuing a select statement. A select statement is used to see all the records in your table or database. And how do you write it? It says select all, which we're using this asterisk now. Asterisk in select statement gives us all record in a table from table name product, and press this, it gives you all the products. We have 19 or 20 records in our product in our table. Already I've gone to populate and you can see 19 records. And so these are the columns we created the other time: the brand, product ID, price, quantity, and descriptions. And these statements help us to see all the records in our table. So that's all about this asterisk. You can use it with this as well. You can say all like this, and it gives you the same thing like this. It gives you the same thing. But most people prefer to use asterisk, and that's subset. So let's move on to distinct. Using distinct is help us to see a distinct column, a distinct value stored in a column. Let's say we want to say distinct. We see the distinct value of our brand. We say select distinct brand from product table. It gives us. So these are the distinct brands. That means if there are duplicates, you'll be able to know, you'll be able to see the duplicates if you use this distinct. So you'll be able to eliminate the duplicate. So we have distinct of 19 brands. So next, let's move on. Let's move on to count. The count functions is used to count something. Let's say, for example, we want to issue a select statement to count how many quantity, how many brands we have in the brand column or in the product table. Because it's select, count, and we slot in the column you want to count the items. Say brand, and we want to use brand as a from table name, which is product, and it gives us this, say 19. So 19 what? So that leads us to this. So it helps to count. That means you want to count amount of product you have, amount of stuff, just use count for the column and set in a column that you want to count in. So now, but he has brought the result out. The result is 19, but count what? So that is where as comes in. As mean it's like, how will I put it? It's like a name that we need to use to define the field for the output alone for the display. So let's count our product as number. Let's use the as now as number of product. So the as is used to define another a name in your column for the display, a display name for the column you are querying, in case you want to change the name for it. You could see here it doesn't really mean anything, just a count there. So let's push this button again and see what you can see. Number of product, you can see. So this helps us to count the number of product, the number of brands we have, and we issue another function which is as to just rename the display name of the column to anything. You can say product, you know, product number, like this. And if you bring it out and you see it changes again. So this is it for this. So now let's move to a where clause. A where clause is used to select, to query the record using a criteria. And if I say criteria, let's say, for example, we wanted to see a number of brands that their prices are less than 100. And you see, first of all, let's select all to see all our prices, all from product again. So we just see all our brands, see all our columns that we are we see all the columns that we're going to use. So for example, let's say we want to see all the brand, we want to select brand where price is equal to 100. That's where we use the price. So what we are doing is select brand. We say select brand, select brand, select brand from product where price is equal to 100. And this is it. We say select brand. We just do brand, the column name, use the column name from product. Then you can do continue on the below where price, the column you want to use to search, and the criteria here is equal to 100. And this gives us, you see a number, we see Maggie and Gold, their prices are equal to 100. If we say where price is greater or equal to 100, you give us more columns here. You can see we're having more columns. We added women, that means they're more than 100. Is greater than 100. You see, it gives us dress. You see, it's less than equal to. If we say less than or where quantity, let's issue a quantity now. Let's see a brand from product where quantity, in case we want to check the stock level. Let's say where quantity is equal to 5. Push it. See? So we can increase this column name, brand and price and product. Let's say product ID, product ID. So you see, let's look for let's select the brand name, the product ID from table called product where quantity is less than 5, and we push it. It should give us, you can see. So we added one more column for our criteria just for the display, and where quantity is less than price. Yeah, that means we are using the quantity. We'll say where quantity is greater than equal to 5. See, yeah, included. That means these are the brands where the product quantity is greater than equal to 5. Let's say we are checking our stock number to be able to know how many stock remain in this stock. Let's say we want to know when something is less than, let's say less than equal to 2. Where quantity, we are looking for a brand and their product ID where their quantity is less than equal to 2. Let's find it. None. So you can see none. So that's it about where. And where it helps us to know order by. We continue with the where using the order by. Order by, the order by clause is used to order a column name by display. So we can say order by, we have brand, our column, we have brand, we have product ID, we have quantity. We have order by quantity. We can even order it by quantity. So let's order this by quantity now. What it means that we are selecting brand column product ID from product where quantity is less than, let's put a law. So where quantity is greater than equal to 100, order by quantity. That means we want this display to be ordered by quantity, and that's what it gives us. You can see the quantity alphabetically, you will order it to that place. So for example, now we can order it by brand as well. You say order by brand, order by brand. You can order it with as many any columns you want. You can see it changes in this place. You see it's changing. Order by brand. You can say order by what again? Yeah, I've forgotten the name of the column. So now, which is good. So that is how That's how order by works. It's just to order something accurately for your own usage. And let's look at limits. For the limits, we need to use, for the limit, we will need to use, let's select all our query, our records from the table. Select, select all, or from product, where, yeah, select all from product. We want to use the limit, the limit, limit, okay, where brand, where quantity, let's use the last one, where quantity is equal to 200, limit 3. What this gives us, what the limit does, it limits the display number rows. See, having, oh, sorry, I misspelled something. Let's say select all, so limit 3. Let me see, I mismatched some, limit 3. You can see this now. This is, we're selecting all from product, limiting the display to 3. If we say limit 5, it will give us 5 records in display. So the limits help us to know the limit of what we need to. Let's say, for example, we have thousands of records and we want to just see it by limit, by maybe by 10 records. You might just say limit by 10. And if you bring the first 10 records, you see 10. So that's what the limit does. Then the sum. Right now, let's cover the sum. In covering the sum, let's say, for example, we want to sum up the price for a product, for a brand product. So we say select sum brand, select brand, sum quantity from product where quantity is equal to 100. No, notated output. So in this place now, so we have the sum. We use the sum on something that can be calculated in the calculated field. Sum is used on a calculator. So we are saying select some quantity. We wanted to say select quantity. So now we're saying sum the quantity from product where quantity is equal to 100. So in this place, we can use as well. Select some quantity as what? Quantity of product. So that it can display a display name from product. No, mistake here, sorry. So then it can give us a good display name. And you see quantity of products, just to give us a good display name. That's why I use the as again. It says select some quantity as quantity of product from product where quantity is this. And we can use as well to do average. We can find the average of this, the average of this quantity. And if you give us this, you can see the average. It's giving us the average, and we can change this to average number, average price, average quantity, average QT is going to change again. You can see this average quantity. That's what we're saying here now is we're saying select average quantity, average in quantity. Then we use this as a display name from product where quantity is equal to 100. If we say where quantity is equal to 200, we try it again. None. That means no quantity that is equal to 200 in this place. Let's say quantity is equal to 150. It gives us none. Quantity is less than equal to 150. It gives us sum. So we are looking for the average number in this place, the average quantity number, and that's what it gives us this. So now let's cover the is not null. Let's look for a product where the brand name, let's look for a product ID where the brand name is not null. So we can say select, issue a select statement, brand, product ID, brand, let's say brand again, from product table, where where quantity is null, just like this. So what we're saying here is that we're trying to look for a product. We are looking for a product. We are looking for a product with that ID from the product table where quantity is not null. That means where quantity is not empty. The quantity column is not empty. And what is this? Quantity. Okay, I think there's a misspell. The column name. Let me select all to see what the column name is saying. It's a column name as a select all from product. Yeah, so it's quantity. Yeah, so now let's issue data. We want to say select product ID brand from product where quantity, yeah, QU, that was what happened. Quantity is not null. That means we are looking for a product number and a product brand where its quantity is not null, which is empty if the quantity column is empty, and these are it. The quantity is not null. That means with the quantity is not null, that means is not empty. Sorry, with the quantity is not empty. So that means we are looking for a product ID brands from the product table where the quantity is not empty. And that's how you use is not. Then if you're looking for a product ID brand where the quantity is empty, we just say it's not. Just like that, and that's what is not is. That means you want to see where the quantity column is empty. And you can see, no quantity is empty in any product. No quantity column is empty in this place. So, which is good. And that brings us to the conclusion of this today. And we'll be covering the updates in the next class. And it's so easy as well. Thank you. Thank you for staying. Catch you at the next time, in the next class. Thank you.